Welcome to ETF Leaders, powered by the New York Stock Exchange. I'm here with Anson Frericks. He is the president and co-founder at Strive Asset Management. Anson, wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
So Anson, tell me, what are you focused on right now?
Yeah, we think one of the most underappreciated risks within asset management right now is China. This last week is really interesting. China's floating military balloons over the US. There's a bipartisan issue going on right now where people are concerned about China and Taiwan. Last year we saw Russia invade Ukraine, with Xi Jinping taking an unprecedented third term as the premier of China right now. He said Taiwan and the potentially bringing Taiwan and China back together is one of his priorities over the next 5 years. And we think that's a risk that's underappreciated in the market right now, and that investors should be thinking about that much more in their portfolio.
Okay, so do you have any ETFs that you'd like investors to consider?
We do. So we recently just launched an emerging markets ex-China ETF. Ticker symbol is STXE. And the whole thesis behind this one is that if you have emerging markets risk, or if you have emerging markets exposure, you might just want to consider removing China from that, because it would actually probably make it a better portfolio play right now, just moving that risk out. And the same way a lot of investors last year lost a lot of money when Russia invaded Ukraine, that exact same thing could happen if China ratchets up pressure on Taiwan, and that's something that investors should just know about and be focused about. And if they want to still have emerging markets risk, we now have a fund for them, just doesn't have the China exposure.
All right, so where can investors go to learn about this fund and your market views?
So investors can go to strive.com or strivefunds.com to learn more about Strive, but then also the funds we have available to them.
All right, great. Well, Anson, wonderful to talk with you. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And that's ETF Leaders, powered by the New York Stock Exchange.